I just turned 50.
Happy birthday.
There is a certain kind of displacement I feel every few months. So I book a trip, go somewhere and pretend to be invisible. Take myself out of routine, recalibrate, and give myself permission to just breathe. Somehow it feels like I'm living life on the run. I don't know if anyone else can relate. Growing up, I used to have these recurring nightmares of being thrown in jail, trapped inside a room with no daylight. Yet in that dream, I have no idea what crime I have committed. All I know is I'm doing time, stuck in purgatory. The birthday month crept up on me like clockwork. I honestly wasn't ready for it. What do I have to show for, and what has my life amounted to? At this age, you're supposed to have amassed a level of achievement like everyone else, and to show for it, you're supposed to have a house, a shelter in place, a financial plan, some form of security, a lifeboat that you can sail into the sunset. But all I can think about is, what will I leave behind? How will I be remembered? Have I left the world a better place than when I first found it? All of these seemingly existential questions, is that what they call a midlife crisis? I spent my teenage years figuring out how I was going to live my life. Wrestling with the idea of pragmatism was a constant theme. In my 20s, I felt like I was wasting away, holding down an 18-hour day, 9-to-5 job. I was exhausted. I wanted out of the rat race. When I turned 25, I thought it was the oldest thing I'd ever be. Songs were written in my time calling it a quarter-life crisis. I never thought much of it then, but why was my generation so afraid of growing old? In that state of faux pas between idealism and doing the practical thing, I moved to Melbourne, Australia to pursue a different life. But for many years, outside of my comfort zone, I fell flat on my face every so often. Made countless mistakes in life, in love, in business, in relationships, and then a sobering brush with financial ruin that ultimately shook me to my core. The decade that followed took a life of its own. Found myself on the road less traveled as a musician and artist, produced and released music and played on stages I never thought was possible. Yet again, falling on my face every so often along the way and picking myself up each time and doing it all over again. I was at my happiest, living my dream, putting out art that hopefully lives on after I am gone. And then the next chapter at 40, life got lucky, fell in love, a whirlwind marriage, lots of traveling, living in different cities, meeting incredible people, finding a new family, and every so often pinching myself, how life has a way of finding new pathways and new memories. My husband asked me what I wanted for my birthday this year, and if there was anything I've always wanted to do. I thought about it for a while and drew a blank. Eventually I said, all I want is to be able to wake up on Sunday morning. And bonus, if you wake up without pain. Here's a confession. Not many people know this. There was a season of my life where I used to hate birthdays. It sounds really stupid, but I believe birthdays were not worth celebrating because what have you achieved other than breathe enough times to still be the same person the same time last year? What have you achieved? How is that worth celebrating? Yeah, I was pretty dark and pretty cynical. I look back and I wonder if it was because of that disappointed 18-year-old whose birthday party no one turned up to. Over time, I'm starting to see that life is full of false endings. You know, the ones where you feel like it's the end of the world because of a heartbreak, a betrayal, a rejection, a big disappointment, and people not showing up. I want to say to that disappointed teenager at 18 years old that you are not your narrative. Your life is ahead of you and you are just getting started. You will meet your biggest cheerleaders. People who are not related to you will surprise you. These strangers will make your heart grow bigger and you will be surrounded by so much kindness and so much love. I'm grateful that I get to hold joy and celebrate life with each year passing. For the last several years now, birthdays have been a season of joy. It never used to be this way, but ever since meeting my husband, he's always made a big deal about celebrating life. Birthdays, anniversaries, the usual Christmas, New Year, and all the good things in between. He's the complete opposite of the Christmas Grinch in me. So every year during my birthday month, I experience countless versions of joy. In gifts, in food, in experiences, in family, in the simple, mundane, in the comfort of a home we've built, even if temporary.
Happy anniversary.
Merry Christmas.
Happy birthday.
Happy New Year.
恭喜发财.
Selamat Hari Raya. It is tomorrow. This year, I want to celebrate the ones who have loved me when I did not know how to love myself. The ones who are the extended cut to a sequel I never knew existed. The ones who believed in me, shared bread with me, sheltered me. The ones who opened up their unconditional arms and made the idea of family work in whatever shape or form. The ones who drove me to therapy, waited for me in the car park for hours, sat with me in the emergency room, holding my hand till daybreak, like time didn't exist. The ones who responded with kindness and showed me that being right isn't the most important thing in the world, that being wrong is sometimes the best way to be kind. Midlife. Is this truly the midway point? Do we all get to live to 100? I certainly hope so. So either way, here's to the next 50.
Wait, hang on. Wind backward, short forward.
You're taking photo or video? Then you see the one behind that thing. You look like you're...
Is he? Oh, he said I look like I. But the competition.
Good.